going? It's Boa Steve 13 here. Today what we got here is one of our 2015 coral sunglows. It's from a jungle litter. So you can call her a junglo. That's what a lot of people are calling these days. This is a very, very cool snake right here. She's a female. She's about 4 months old. She's had about 2 sheds, and she's about 2 feet long already. A good size on her. She never misses a meal. She's not power fed or anything like that. Typically with these, you're going to want to have a good setup. They get a lot bigger than corn snakes. They start small and they end very large. Typically max out around 8 feet. Some can get up to 10 feet, but most cases males are maxing out at 5-6 feet and females at 8 to 10 feet. This is a female. I plan to breed to a super hypo het for albino, his mother was a sunglow, so he's also het for sunglow. So I plan to get some cool babies out of this in about 5 to 6 years from now, when I get her up to size. My male is actually ready to breed, so I'm going to breed him to some other projects before I start this one. But we got some good projects going for this year. We got some ball python projects, we got some boa projects, and we got some monitor projects going right now, and some leopard geckos. We're thinking about getting into chameleons. Got some cicadas, and yeah, I mean, this is just an astonishing snake, as you can see. Typically most boas don't turn out to be this nice looking. She's got white paradox freckling. Absolutely beautiful. She's almost got like a translucent head with a lot of pinks, peaches, whites. I mean, you gotta get yourself a boa if you haven't got yourself one yet. I started off with ball pythons and I ended up falling in love with boas. And my buddy John likes carpet pythons. And, you know, they can be a bit nippy sometimes, but once you handle them with regular handling, they tend to calm down. So she's absolutely puppy dog tame. I mean, pet her in the head, and she's just a sweetheart, and actually one of my favorite snakes in the collection. So these guys like it at around 70 to 80 degrees with a 90 to 95 degree hotspot. They're more of a tropical snake. They don't really come from the desert, come more from the rainforest, Colombia and places like that, Nicaragua. So they like more of like a tropical condition. I keep them on coconut substrate. So it keeps up the humidity a little bit better. I keep it at the humidity at 60%, 50, 60. And when they're going into shed, I like to bring it up to 70, maybe 75, max it out at 80. Honestly, one of my favorite snakes. It's just awesome, really cool. And if you haven't got yourself a boa, you need to get yourself one. They could start off in a 20-gallon tank, and then you're going to want to go ahead and look into getting some sort of, either look into a snake rack or get yourself a bullfowl tank, or you could build yourself a custom tank for these guys. But they don't get nearly as big as retics or Burmese pythons get. They're not really a monster snake, so if something you want to consider yourself getting into a bigger snake, this is something that I would consider. And it's definitely a snake that one person can handle. You don't need 2 people to handle a boa constrictor. So you heard it here, folks, first from Boa Steve 13. Producing high quality boas, and stay tuned.